Hello everyone, myself Pradesh Bhushan Subhash Singh. Today we are going to discuss about batteries. What is a battery? Batteries are a collection of one or more cells whose chemical reactions create a flow of electron in a circuit. All batteries are made up of three basic components: an anode, that is negative side on the battery side, and second one is cathodes plus side, positive terminal of battery, and negative terminal of a battery, and some kind of electrolyte, that means a substance that chemically react with the anode and cathode. Basically, a battery is a group of cells that generate electric energy from their internal chemical reactions. The batteries have some types. First one is primary batteries. So what is primary batteries? Primary batteries are that batteries that must be thrown away after use are known as primary batteries. And secondary batteries, what about secondary batteries? Secondary batteries are batteries that can be recharged, are called as secondary batteries, such as our, for example, our mobile phones battery. And primary batteries example is our cells battery. Definition of a cell: a primary cell cannot be recharged because the internal chemical reactions cannot be restored. For example, this is the example of that battery, zinc carbon battery, that is 1.5 volt battery, that is alkaline 1.5 volt. As you see, this example of batteries where we used in our daily routine appliances, TV, remotes. And secondary cell or storage cell can be recharged because its chemical reaction is reversible. For example, lead acid battery, nickel cadmium battery, nickel metal hydride battery, lithium ion battery, which are probably used in cars, automobile sectors, or inverters. So what is cell? Cell is a motion of electrons in ionic bonding can be used to generate an electric current. It is a device that is constructed to do just this is called as a voltaic cell or a cell for short. We can see the diagram of voltaic cell. Two electrodes are present there. Two electrodes are made of different materials, both of which chemically react with the electrolyte in some form of ionic bonding. So, what is lead acid battery? So, lead acid battery is an electrolyte for the most part distilled pure water with some sulfuric acid mixed with the water. Electrodes must be of dissimilar metals, as you see the diagram. Terminals, vent, intercell connections, plates, separator, and battery case. So, what is separator? It is most important part of lead acid battery, which is separate the positive and negative plate from each other and prevents the short circuit. The separator must be porous so that the electrolyte may circulate between the plates. The separator must have higher insulating resistance and mechanical strength. The material used for separators are wood, rubber, glass, wood made, PVC, that are separators, which is used to separation. Electrolyte in lead acid battery, dilute sulfuric acid H2SO4 is used as an electrolyte. For this purpose, 1 part concentrated sulfuric acid is mixed with 3 parts of distilled water. As you see the diagram, automotive lead acid battery and container. A container is a box, vulcanized rubber, molded plastic, glass, or ceramic. On the base of this box, there are support blocks on which the positive and negative plates are established. Thus, between the support, there are grooves which works like a mood box. The active material separated from the plates get collected in this mud box and it cannot make the contact with the plates. Thus, the internal faults due to the mud are avoided. Cover of a cell. A lead acid battery it is also made of the same material which is used for making container. It is used to cover the complete cell after the installation of the plates in it. It protects the cell from the dust as well as other external impurities. So what is vent plug? The vent plug are provided in the cover plate of the cell which are used to fill up the electrolyte in the cell or the inspection of internal internal conditions of the cell. The vent plugs are also used for the exhaust the gases generated in the cell to the atmosphere. Connecting bar it works like link and used to connect the two cells in series terminal of one cell and negative terminal of another cell. Terminal post there are the terminal of battery which are connected to charging circuit as well as load. For identification, the diameter of the positive terminal is designed more compared to the negative terminal. It is working of lead acid battery. So what is the working? Dilute sulfuric acid used for lead acid battery has ratio of acid water is equal to 1:3. This lead acid storage battery is formed by dipping lead peroxide plates and sponge lead plate in dilute sulfuric acid. A load is connected externally between these plates. While discharging or during discharging in diluted sulfuric acid, the molecules of the acid splits into the positive hydrogen ions and negative sulfate ions. The hydrogen ions, when reach at PbO2 plate, they receive electrons from it and become hydrogen atom, which again attack PbO2 and form PbO and H2O water. This PbO reacts with H2SO4 and forms PbSO4 and H2O. That is SO4 bar ions. SO4 ions are moving towards Pb plate where they give their extra electrons and react with Pb and forms PbSO4. It is working of lead acid battery. You can see anode terminal, cathode terminal. At the terminal of cathode, we connected their load resistance. That are the materials, positive plate reactions. What is reactions? The reaction is available here. As H plus ions takes electrons from PbO2 plate and SO4 ions gives electron to Pb plate, there would be an inequality of electrons between these two plates. Hence, there would be flow of current through the external load between these plates for balancing the inequality of electrons. This process is called as discharging of a lead acid batteries. During charging, during discharging, the density of sulfuric acid falls, but there still sulfuric acid exists in the solution. In this case, hydrogen ions being positive charge move to cathode connected with negative terminal of DC source. Here each hydrogen ions take one electron from that and become hydrogen atoms. These hydrogen atoms then attack PbSO4 and form lead and sulfuric acid. This is the reaction of this charging. Sulfuric ions moves towards the anode connected with positive terminal of DC source where they will give up their extra electrons and becomes SO4 and form lead peroxide and sulfuric acid. What is the reaction? PbSO4 plus 2H2 plus SO4 PbO2 plus 2H2SO4. What are the applications of lead acid batteries? These are the batteries are used in our day-to-day life mostly automobiles for lighting and starting the vehicles. In some cases, these batteries supply current to music system, etc. fitted into automobiles. These are used to deliver power to the lightning system into steam, feed and diesel railway trains. These are used at generating stations and substations to operate the controlling equipment, as well as these are used in telephone exchanges. These are used in operate loudspeaker, etc. These are used to provide emergency lights. That are the applications of lead acid battery. Now we discuss about nickel cadmium battery. Nickel cadmium batteries generally referred to as a NiCad batteries. Nickel cadmium are, are in wide use in aviation industry. With proper maintenance, they can provide years of trouble-free services. Positive plate, nickel hydroxide, Ni, negative plate, cadmium, Cd. What are electrodes? Electrolytes, potassium hydroxide, KOH, with a small addition of lithium hydride. While discharging, it is reaction at cathode terminal and at anode terminal. While charging at anode and at cathode terminal. Again, one battery type is silver oxide cell. Silver oxide battery is a primary battery with a very high energy to weight ratio. The weight ratio, energy to weight ratio, available either in small sizes as button cells, where the amount of silver used in minimum and not a significant contributor to the product cost, and in large custom design batteries where the superior performance of the silver oxide chemistry over outweighs cost consideration. These larger cells are mostly found in applications for the military. In recent years, they have become important as reserve batteries for manned and unmanned spacecraft. At spent, batteries can be processed to recover their silver content. It is silver oxide battery. Those are the principle and reactions: positive reaction, negative reaction, total reactions of these. Those are the batteries, introduction of batteries and their types. Thank you.